Hello, everyone. Kitty Foss here, your storytelling astrologist, reader of the stars for May 18th, 19th, and 20th. I'm still traveling. I'll be back finally in Maine by tomorrow, and we'll be doing those things we always do when we open up. And that kind of fits what's absolutely going on. So, as we take a look at today, which happens to be the 18th, we had a very soon void of course right after midnight, and we moved to an Aquarian moon. An Aquarian moon is always about the vision, always about what you're trying to see, always about the collective understanding intuitively that steps forward. And as it moved to void of course, it was really dealing with the structures. Now we're getting ready for our Saturn placement to move at the end of this week, move into the next sign of Aries. It is completing a cycle, a 30-year cycle. It is at that 29th degree of uh, which is the anaretic degree, which is all about resetting our karma. And so we are resetting karma around structures over these 3 days. We also are moving our sun into Gemini by the 20th. So in Gemini is about communication, is about our technologies. It's about our own personal way we think. So that's what we're looking at. Our structures, how do we think about them? And there's some magic available that is happening because we are starting to see really beyond what we've been told, whether you think it's the matrix, whatever you want to call it. There is a definite shift. And when you look, you see something that is beyond what we have been understanding. And so as we move into that Aquarian moon, our structures activate with our values and challenges. They push us past what we normally have understood. We are really looking at and calling our ancestral karma back. We are remembering who we are. And as we align our voice with this, our understanding that we don't know it all, that we are learning new things and we're questioning, we are declaring our new path. This happens as this Aquarian energy activates our new cycle with spirit and transformation. So that's as we move in through this day, it sets us up for that 19th and the 20th. The 19th is about, oh, by the way, for our Canadian friends, happy Victoria Day. It really sets up an activation at the 29th degree of Taurus for the sun. Taurus is about our values. Taurus is about our stability. Taurus is about how we take care of our body, how we look at things. It's the very earth placement. It's our home, our garden. And as we look at that 29th degree, resetting the karma, it's moving us forward in a new understanding of home and who we are and what's awakening. We stand with a new beauty and value and are experiencing that. And that's a really important energy as we go through. How do we experience? How do we communicate that experience? And have we limited our thoughts around that and our personal understanding as we enter into that Gemini energy on the 20th? So on this 19th, we step forward with beauty and the ability to align with this new way of seeing, this new position, this new paradigm. And it is not it's an oppositional energy too with the structure because we really don't exactly know what's happening. And because of this, it's asking for us to experience beyond what we have commonly known. Please think of that over the next couple of days. This is all about that 20th as we move into the sun into Gemini, and the moon will move into Pisces on the 20th. So we are flowing with this new experience, flowing with the intuitive understanding that something is expanding. These experiences, not about a chaotic awakening. This is a word I don't use very often, but it's about the intention and choices that we make on how we wish to understand and decode our own DNA. The sun now moves forward with the structures with our Saturn placement at 29 degrees of Pisces. So there is a last flow for these last moments of the karmic changes of how we are experiencing these structures, experience the flow. And this pauses, understand this, it's very important over these few days that you do a lot of waiting and pausing, that for the discernment of the vision of what it is you are creating. You are the creator. This is what you're tapping into. Be aware of any limiting energy, any limiting thoughts, any limits that show up as a synchronicity to have you challenge them, from within, though, especially because Pluto is retrograde. Take time to look beyond over these 3 days. I'm Kitty Foss. I will be back on the 21st, and I'll be back in my home in Maine. Namaste. Remember, you are the person your soul sees you as being. You've got this. And when you don't know in the pause, remember, I've got